Good afternoon, everybody. Ragewood here, back with another video. We got an exciting one today. So, a lot of the other CZs that you may follow have already sort of dropped this knowledge, but we did get a sneak peek, unconfirmed sneak peek, of some of the heroes coming to Season 4. So, after weeks of being told we have no news, well, it took a certain man by the name of Toby did a little bit of digging in the Facebook ad library to find 17 or 18 sort of new heroes that we assume are going to be coming to Season 4. So today we're going to look at that. I'm going to show you the Facebook ads as they were, and we'll sort of just go through it all together. I'll let you know my thoughts. Yeah. So without further ado, we'll leave my free-to-play vortex running in the background. We'll take it away. So the first one we have is this guy, Marshtur, Tiger in Crown. Defense hero. Quite low defense though, if I'm being honest. But, you know, I haven't got anything to compare it with at the moment, but it certainly feels lower. It's got a HP aura of some kind, but looks sick. Like, this shield, man, like, Dragonheir definitely knock it out the park. He's kind of got like this curved sword that you sort of would see sort of like in, well, like Egyptian mythology, that kind of thing, like an Unk, I think they call it, something like that. So that's cool. But yeah, wicked design, and Lightning certainly need a more accessible tank that's not Grishna, so pretty cool. The second one then we have is for Feliciberta. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Frost hero, a support hero. But she does have, you know, a higher base crit rate, crit damage, and attack seems pretty reasonable with an attack aura, so potentially she's going to be like one of these Sigrid supports. But they are a support, but they also happen to do a little bit of damage now. I know this one is a legendary, because if I move myself to the side, I might leave myself there for the moment. We do have the inspiration effect down here, so this is definitely a legendary coming out. But yeah, kind of that sort of rapier vibe, the little blue rose at the end. Yeah, very cool looking, definitely. Next we have Majtan. And she's a burn hero, so, you know, one thing that I'm very happy about, and I know a lot of people are, is they're not bringing in new damage types. Thank God. They are adding to ones that are already out there, which is great. This lady has an attack aura. Again, she's got a decent crit rate, crit damage base with some attack. Fairly evenly balanced, so we don't know. Obviously, we know nothing about whether they're supports or damage dealers or what have you. But again, really cool looking, as always, the artists knocking it out the park. Now, one thing we do know, actually, is that there's going to be like a desert theme. So, you know, I suppose if any of you played out Elder Scrolls, sort of the Khajiit kind of, that sort of big cat kind of vibe, there's a lot of that going on, especially with the tiger Mashter that we had a second ago. Now this lady just here. Next we have Orphena, a Thunderbolt hero. It's got some lower crit rate and does have some enlightenment. She also has an enlightenment aura, so I guess we can assume some sort of derivative damage. Another legendary hero, again, as you can see. Now, Thunderbolt has been a bit lackluster, but mainly because there isn't lots of AoE content for them really to thrive. Now, whilst we do know that S4 is going to kind of be a copy and paste of S3, there is going to be a new vortex coming, so fingers crossed that it has some sort of AoE element to it. And, you know, maybe if the end of season boss is like the Mecha Talk, from Season 2, or the Copper Dragon, where there's some AoE elements. Hopefully Thunderbolt can thrive once again, because at the moment it is Pacunte or nothing, and even in S3, I haven't even used mine. So, if this chick can, I don't know, increase the percentage chance of applying Thunderbolt or something like that, that'd be wicked. That's something that I would really hope for. Next we have a Radiant support hero, because we're really short of those. Again, has some base enlightenment, so you'd assume maybe some sort of healer. Does have a crit damage aura though, which is certainly interesting. Not something you'd necessarily expect from a support. So again, could be maybe another kind of like Sigrid-y typed hero, but really cool. He's got like this little scythe. He's got like the tree sort of on his chest up here. So yeah, again, just really cool looking champ. Now we have one of, I guess, the two coolest, maybe three coolest looking heroes, I think. Halramar, Darkmane, another support. Lots of supports in this sort of setup, which are, or at least in this batch, which I don't hate. Especially in things like Lightning and Necrosis, where we're really lacking that. Now, Poison, they do have Vikark, Hexandra, Ogok, so maybe we don't necessarily need a direct healer per se. But yeah, sort of balanced-ish stats, I suppose, resistance aura. And yeah, just really cool looking tiger. Definitely one of the ones that I'm looking forward to pulling most. Then we have Asteon, another one of these really cool looking champions, another support. As I did mention, loads of them, really wicked. Defense aura, sort of a defense badge in the shield, so maybe the passive involves, got like a hand, so maybe we're gifting defense to someone, kind of like a Vinyara maybe, something like that. Again, all complete, no factual evidence to back that up, just kind of what I'm guessing. But yeah, just another wicked hero, another legendary. Now we come to our first rare or epic. We don't know for sure. Nadia or Najar. She's an Ice Blast hero. Now, say rare or epic, out of the two or the three, I suppose, damage classes that were added in Season 2, I think Ice Blast is the most rounded one, with Bledin, Girthin being really good for that. The only thing really I guess we're lacking is a kind of like a Shinner kind of type Ice Crystal provider. So hopefully, this person is that. Got a crit damage aura, so read what you will into that. But hopefully Burn and Thunderbolt, as they can get the similar sort of level of love that Ice Blast just had from the get-go. And then a Radiance hero, a support hero. Again, a rare or epic, we don't know which. And yeah, no aura this time. First one, I think, without an aura. And then it looks like got like some sort of like hand or clasp with some sort of heart above it. So, like a radiant sunlight kind of thing on the ultimate down here. So perhaps this is an actual support. Some sort of healer, something like that. Do Radiant need it with the likes of Catherine and Corion? Maybe not, but again, one thing we can't take away from is just how sick these characters look. And it's amazing how just from a couple of snapshots and adverts, the amount of hype and excitement that can get drummed up again, because this game's had a lot of negativity recently, and I'm pleased to see that there's at least some more positive chat, bringing in these new heroes that aren't new damage types to, build upon what they already have, which is great. Then we have Ian Will of Steel, another burn hero. This time it's an epic, or a rare. A slightly odd crit rate at 18. You sort of 10 or 20 seems to be quite common, but sure, 18. Again, it looks like a gnome or a halfling with her sort of propeller, sort of jetpack thingy that you kind of see on the likes of Durham and Nimbus, that kind of stuff. With her pistols too. So yeah, real gunslinger. Got a string of rares and epics coming along here. Then we have Pearl. She's one of these merfolk people that we've sort of seen more of with Fathom Down and Bile Vanal, Sheena. Again, a support. Again, just gorgeous looking woman. And again, some sort of, got like a hill, but with a crack through it. So maybe some sort of hill reduction on the ultimate. Again, couldn't say. Then we've got the hand with some sort of little cube thing, kind of like the pose she's pulling here. So maybe the passive, maybe she throws this on someone and, they do more damage, or they take healing on the damage, or, God knows. But again, really, really nice artwork. I feel like the compliments on the artwork are going to be coming, very frequently, but, Dragonheir really is the best in genre for this kind of stuff, and we've now got another fire support, attack aura. He's got a giant old club just there. Wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley, certainly. Some sort of swirling art. Again, in the ultimate, maybe some sort of AoE where he spins the club around. Don't know, but again, another sort of cat vibes going on here, and again, just really cool. Now we have another one of the hero arts that I adore. I think this is so cool. Perseus Hexapod Prayer. Some people say he looks like a character from Stranger Things. I personally have never seen it. If you feel I should watch it, sort of let me know in the comments. But to me, it sort of reminds me of, in season 1, when we go to Tenebria, you had like the kingdom of people that turned into monsters. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Support hero, so hopefully some sort of healer, because outside of Torren and Estella, we're very limited, so I'd welcome that. He does have a HP aura. He seems relatively well stacked on HP. I'm not sure if I had more than 40k so far. Is here some sort of sword with a hand around it, so maybe some sort of attack down. But yeah, I think this guy's one of the ones that I'd like to pull just based on looks. And that's not something I say very often. We should probably rephrase that. I'd like to pull this guy based on his look. So shallow. How shallow am I? Hopefully he's got the kit to back it up. Now this one and the next one are also wicked art. We've got like this, I forget what the Mexican festival's called, but it's like the Day of the Dead, like Los Muertos or something like. So, just awesome looking character. She's got like you want to say like, not fans, but like hand size kind of thing. And like the flash of the orange leaves and things. Wicked looking character. Again, is definitely a legendary. I don't feel like we've said that for a while, but legendary hero. I don't know what to tell you from these art designs here. Who knows what she does, but I'm excited all the same. And then how cool does this guy look? Paxton the Dark Flame, another burn hero. Just look at him on the javelin, sort of mounting like he's gonna jump off, and from his voice line he calls out Filto as well. So who knows what the history is behind that, but that is super cool. Enlightenment aura, enlightenment here built in, so definitely a burn character, maybe someone like a Calf kind of thing. And if they are going to introduce new exclusives, I feel like this is the guy. Like, he certainly looks like he means business. Yeah. On the horseback. Don't have many of those in the game. Got Berengar. Clovis, I think, is another one. And Kabiri. But yeah, yeah. Just no words. It's just so good. Then we have Thalorian, Dauntless guy, so it's not just S2 that they're bringing back, they're adding to sort of the S1 damage types again, which is great to see. Did Dauntless need more rares and epics that were great? Don't know, but again, we don't know if this guy is great to start with, so attack aura, yeah, just cool, kind of little woodland elf looking dude. Then we have Miro, Mapmaster, an Ice Blast legendary. Looks like smoking a big old pipe right there. Probably use it as a club too. Oh, it's obviously a big part of his. I say that, and you look at the art. That looks like he's smashing that down on someone. Built into his passive too. So now, for me, I hope it's some sort of support. Again, as I mentioned earlier, we talked about Najda. We've got damage dealers, we've got Bledden, we've got Girthin. You've got Beldel if you're lucky enough to have her, like I do. But outside of Shinna, there isn't really anyone that really gives you ice crystals, and I think it's healthy in a game when you can have multiple heroes that will do a similar role, so that you're not just going no Shinna, no luck, that kind of vibey. So hopefully it's someone like that. He passes the pipe around to his friends, and when he does that, they get ice crystals, something like that. But yeah, really cool kind of looking dude there. And then we have an aura hero now. Personally, I mean, aura just needs a bit of a rework in general, or again, some sort of AoE fight to really make them hum. But interesting about this one, she's the first hero I've seen that has a base crit rate of 30%. That is really high. So obviously going to be some sort of damage dealer. Has to be. She's got the attack aura too. She's punching something with a passive. And this looks like some sort of little guitar, so maybe she's giving Linkos a run for his money. But just a cool cat right there. But yeah, 30% base crit rate seems strong. Legendary hero though, once again. And that's it, guys. So that's all the ones I could find on the ad library. I feel like there was sort of like 17 or 18 spawned. I might have missed a couple, so if I have, I do apologise. But exciting stuff. You can go look at them yourself, just on the Facebook ads. And then check that out. In the time that we've come, about 111 million. This is a new high score for me. And it's really just because I've been farming runes like a madman to try and get Corin to 176 skill haste. I got that today, and it's paid dividends. Like, whoo! I mean, where does that put me? Where does that sit us? I'm just going to roll myself back, actually. 111. Oh, we're number one. Come on! Yes, baby. Season 1 free-to-play is humming. And on that note, we will leave you guys to it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate it, especially for a very new channel like myself. Look after yourselves, take care, take it easy, work hard, but as always, play harder, and I will see you in another one soon.